when we want to get quick answers, instead of trying to interpret, asking and not getting the answer, you can use your body as a compass. Your body doesn't lie. It's your God-given compass. So when we learn to read the subtle signals from our body, we can get really quick answers, which are actually better, because if you ask for a vision, you have to interpret the vision. Like, what does this mean? But if it's your body, it's so clear. It's very clear. So I usually always ask my body, like before I make a big purchase, I ask my body and I get a very clear yes or no, because my ego mind has an answer. My body has a different answer, and my body is more connected to my soul than my mind is. So we're going to do 2 exercises. So you might have an equal result from both. One might be stronger. Just notice which one is better for you. So we're just going to stand up for this. We're going to just be standing for 5 minutes for the first exercise. We're going to be tapping on our thymus. So this is all about nervous system regulation. The more regulated our nervous system is, the easier it is to hear it, right? So the thymus is right kind of above the collarbone, below the collarbone right here. And when we tap it, we kind of regulate that nervous system in a way where it calms down, it becomes neutral. And we're going to ask our body now to show us a yes. And we're going to keep our knees unlocked, our bodies loose. Remember, we're like a pendulum. Our body is a pendulum. If people have used a pendulum in spiritual practice, imagine your body is a pendulum. And we're going to say, body, show me yes. And just notice if your body starts swaying. Which direction does it sway? Show me yes. You can stop tapping now and you can just say, show me yes. Most people get a sway forward. Just notice where your body goes. And you can just tell your body again, body, show me yes. We're becoming neutral again, tapping. And this time we're going to say, body, show me a no. What is a no in your body? Remember, knees are loose. Body is a pendulum. Body, show me no. And if you need some more of an answer, you can say body truth. You're commanding your body to tell you the truth. Body truth, show me no. Most people get a sway back. Notice what you get. Good. Whenever you're ready, just come back to your seat. This is like an initial foundational tool to learn to read your body. And I encourage you after today to practice this. We're going to do a second tool now, which is going to be useful in your journey. So you did like the big movement, and now we're going to go even more subtle. And this is just closing your eyes, everyone, please. Getting an internal yes or no. So if you feel like you need to tap to reset, becoming neutral, go ahead. If you feel like you're neutral, we can start, and we're going to say body truth. Body truth. Body, show me yes. So notice from the neutral to when I said body yes. Do you feel a shift? Notice where you feel it. Just noticing. For me, it's a feeling of expansion. It's like a lightness. I feel like my chest is getting lighter. Maybe something different for you. Again, body, show me a yes. This is more powerful when you say it in your own words out loud. Good. Can I get a thumbs up if people are noticing a shift with a yes? Excellent. The trick is to really become neutral, and that's letting go of expectation. That's what the tapping is. It's a nervous system exercise, but it's also a mental game. Becoming very neutral in your mind. You're not having an expectation. You're not asking your body for a yes or no. It's your body's always talking to you. It's always sending a signal to you. This is just tuning into it. So when you get a gut feeling, or you walk into a room and you suddenly get like this anxiety feeling, or you feel like a contraction, That's your body's, your nervous system speaking to you, right? Those are big signs. This is tuning into the very subtle signs when you want to ask a question. So just know that you're already getting these messages. We're just training ourselves to learn them more. So now I'm going to say a no. I want you to feel a body no. Body, truth, show me a no. Where is it in your body? No. How does a no feel? No. Just notice the sensation shifting, the special language of your body. No. When I said that, I felt it in my gut. I felt like it was almost like a punch feeling, like inside, contraction inwards. So I'm going to say it one more time. Body, show me a yes, a yes. Good. Yes. And then body, show me a no. Show me what a no feels like. Body, truth. Good. So just take this time now to ask your body a question. Maybe you have a yes, no question that's been on your mind. It can be very simple, like, would it be in my highest good to make mashed potatoes tomorrow, right? Anything. Ask your body a question. Body, truth. And just feel that sensation. Was it a yes sensation or no sensation? I want you to be careful about asking questions with should, because should is an ego question. Ask from the perspective of, is it in my highest good too? So when you're on your journey today and you encounter your higher self, you can use this tool to communicate very clearly and quickly questions you have. Is it in my highest good to go to university next year? Right? These kind of questions. When you practice this with in your own practice, I would just advise you to only use this with your higher self or other versions of yourself. Your higher self is a future version of yourself, because you don't want to give permission for other entities to be in your body. So if you go, say, on your own journey, in your own time, and you see a guide on or somebody on a path, I wouldn't use this tool, because you don't want them to have access to your body. You only use it for beings that you trust, which is your higher self, which is you, right? So use this tool very carefully. It never steers me wrong. Sometimes people will say they get, they're unsure, like they get a wobbly feeling. It's kind of a yes, kind of a no. In those cases, ask the question differently. Just like I showed you, is it in my highest good? Ask it differently. I'm trying to think of an example that I used recently. So I could say, is it in my highest good to eat apples? Like, does my body like apples? But if I'm not getting a clear answer, I could say, does my body easily absorb the nutrients from apples? Does it digest apples well? Like, that's a minor example, but that you get where I'm going with asking questions differently, right? Until you get crystal clear, minute on exactly the answer that you need. So we're good for time now, and we're going to start our journey, but I wanted to open the floor. Does anybody have any questions or things they observed or want to share? Did you guys find this useful? Yeah, great. You can use a pendulum for sure. This exercise is using your own body as a pendulum, but this is like a macro and a micro level, right? I love teaching that we don't need outside tools. It's always good to have yourself as the tool, have yourself as the compass. When we start using outside tools, it can quickly get out of control. Like Now you are, needing all these cards and needing to have all these outside counsels instead of knowing like that you have all the answers inside you. You have all the power inside you, right? So the journey that I believe we should all be on is coming back to that truth of you have everything that you need, that you were born with, just this physical body, right? And just about fine tuning and getting really clear on how to connect to it. I will say that like what I've heard and observed from people who use pendulums is that it's easy for the mind, even subconsciously, to control the outcome, especially if you're staring at it. Even like muscle testing, people say that it's easy, it's not easy, but it can be controlled by the ego mind. So that's why we kind of want to move away from those things.